a lawyer present.
Well, didn't think I needed one if I was just gonna have,
Yeah, we're just chatting, but you do have the right to a lawyer.
okay. No, I think I'd be fine for now.
So you do not want a lawyer?
Not at this moment, no. I still retain the right to request one.
So if there's any point you do want a lawyer, please ask.
Yeah. Apparently I
What, sir?
lost the ability to just sit down.
It's okay. You can stand. You don't need
Okay,
to sit.
alright. You just told me to sit down, so that's what I was trying to do.
It's an option.
What you told
You
me
don't
to do.
have Okay. Well, this time I'd like to remind you do have the right to remain silent. Please say can will be used against you in court of law. Right to attorney, not afford one, and will be according to the state is availability. Just send your rights as I read them to you.
I understand it, ma'am.
Okay, well, to start off, I'm Detective Miller. You met me.
Yes, ma'am.
This is
I'm Detective Lucas.
Yes, sir. We've met.
Good to meet you. Yeah.
and you just want to just introduce yourself.
Sean O'Leary.
Okay. Hey, Sean, do you have any idea why I would have wanted to come in here today?
Probably because there's one of my mates that died.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes. One of your friends, mates, did die.
A member of our organization. You probably have some questions about that.
Yeah, just to start off, you said our organization. What organization?
Lost MC.
Lost MC. And you're wearing a Lost jacket, correct?
I'm wearing a Lost vest with a hoodie underneath.
Yes, sorry. Lost vest. Okay. And
We're a group of motorcycle enthusiasts and mechanics.
Asad, was he part of...
He was.
You guys, yes. Okay.
Yeah. He was also, an employee at the Eagles Arsenal, which we also own.
So Lost MC owns Eagles Arsenal, and he worked at Eagles?
Yep.
So you'd say you're pretty close to him, right?
We've known each other for some time now, yeah. Quite unfortunate his passing.
Yeah. Did you hang out with Asad often?
Gonna be honest with you, I hate to speak ill of the dead, but I did not enjoy his company, so I did not spend much time with him. In as much as if I saw him around, I tried to go somewhere else.
Why didn't you enjoy his company?
I found him to be a bit disrespectful, and let's just say he didn't quite get the Lost way. The Lost way would be, I'm assuming that's what your next question is going to be, we are a non-violent organization. We don't have shootouts with cops. We don't try to hold people up. We're just kind of a quiet group that likes to do things on our own.
Okay.
And he seemed to be more into the gang kind of actions.
How so?
He kept he kept getting into fights and picking fights with OTB. What is it? GTC. I mean, I if that tells you anything, I don't even know half their names. But these other gangs that are typically more violent, that like to hang out at Legion and do shit like that, he seemed to be more along the lines of wanting to do stuff with them than us.
Okay, well, if I can just backtrack a little bit to what you said earlier.
Sorry.
You said he was disrespectful. Disrespectful, like, what do you mean?
Like he was disrespectful. I'm not.
Like, what did he disrespect? Like, your rules?
Yeah, like our way of how we carried ourselves. We don't, like I said, he said something the other day to one of our members, and the member came to me, and he said that the member told me, listen, he's like, something happened, some kind of shootout happened, and our member was like, hey, we don't involve ourselves with that. We don't We don't shoot cops. We don't do things like that. And he said to our member, well, I do. And so we were like, hey, listen, man, you're going to have to figure shit out. Because that's not the way we do things.
I may ask, you're saying our member, or your member?
Asad, yeah, Asad was talking to our other member, the one that you're going to talk to this weekend, and said that he was he would continue to shoot cops, and we didn't want us being involved with that.
So what was the decision?
What do you mean?
Did he reach a decision?
Did he reach a decision? I don't know.
When was the last time you had contact with him?
Last time I talked to him was probably about 3 or 4 days ago. He had an idea for the Eagles, for some marketing ideas.
What kind of marketing ideas?
Just running through, trying to do more Christmas raffles and things like that. Wanting to do, trying to get more business into Eagles, since we're kind of not really doing too well right now.
And you said this was about what, 3 or 4 days ago?
Yeah, I'd say it's probably about Monday or Tuesday.
Monday or Tuesday. Okay.
It was in the evening.
How was his demeanor? Temperament?
I'm going to be honest, he seemed a bit down lately. Not sure why. It wasn't really my place to ask.
Okay, well, you keep mentioning our member.
Mm-hmm.
Your member.
Yeah, Tim. The one you talked to, the one we talked about earlier.
When you're saying our member, you mean Tim Anthony.
Yes.
Okay, so he was being disrespectful to Tim Anthony.
No, he was being disrespectful to how we carry ourselves as a club.
Mm-hmm.
And Tim Anthony was the witness to that.
Okay.
And so Tim came to me. Well, he came to the leadership of for the club, and leadership decided we were going to talk to him, and we just hadn't got up with him yet.
Mm-hmm.
We were actually supposed to meet him tonight, and then he never showed up.
Where were we supposed to meet him?
At our clubhouse. We have a clubhouse up on Mirror Park Drive. I'm sure you're familiar with it.
Mm-hmm. And what time approximately was the meeting supposed to start?
I think it was 8:30 Eastern. I can go back through our notes and our messages and find it exact if you like.
If you could just provide that to Detective Miller when you
Okay.
when you get that information later.
Yeah, absolutely. No problem. Oh, by the way, that second number,
Mm-hmm.
we went back through and we looked around. We found it was a member. It actually belongs to a club member that has gone nomad, which nomad means they're like not around. You know, they spend more time at home than they do with the club.
Mm-hmm.
It was his name is Jet Gunther.
Can you say that one more time?
Jet Gunther.
That's Gunther.
Yeah, he used to be vice president. Then he went nomad. And it's Gunther.
Mm-hmm.
No, I couldn't imagine why Jet and Asad would be talking to each other. They barely knew each other. Asad kind of came in as Jet was leaving. But I did want you to know that. We did find the number for you.
Perfect. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, no problem.
We had a few things on scene that we ran through our lab. I'm just waiting for the results.
Okay. And I'd be happy to provide fingerprint DNA samples.
Mm-hmm. We found specifically a machete. Seeing if we found any fingerprints on it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Mr. O'Leary, do you remember earlier you came down to lower pillbox?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And you came with a bunch of your buddies.
Alright. Friends, mates, brothers.
Yeah. Do you remember who you came with? Like, if you could tell me who was there?
Yes. With us was Skylar Eagleton.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was Roy Fletcher and Bubba Fletcher.
Mm-hmm.
And one of our prospects, Mark Lancaster.
Okay. And specifically, Bubba Fletcher.
Mm-hmm.
You know where he was today? What he did?
I mean, no. He was at the meeting, at the clubhouse. But other than that, didn't really keep too much track of him. I know he put in some hours down at the Eagles as well.
Mm-hmm. For the Eagles, you do have, like... you guys
Employee
log-
logs. Yep.
Yeah, employee logs and
Mhm.
weapon logs, correct?
Yep.
For, like, something as small as a ball and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it keeps track. It keeps track of everything except for how much each item was sold for. We have clock in, clock out, the whole nine. And actually, I was there for a good amount of time tonight as well. Sold a hunting rifle to the guy that was upstairs.
Mhm.
Like your pink phone there, Detective Lucas.
What's up?
I like your pink phone.
Oh, appreciate it.
Okay, just want to sit tight for a second. I'm gonna go outside and check something real quick.
Can I ask you just one more thing real quick before you step out? Who in the Lost had maybe the most issues with what was his name? Sorry, you said Ahmad?
Asad
Assad.
Assad Mitri, yeah.
Okay. And